Yankees go by 29 points, you need to thump them so you can go ahead and get yourself ready for this play-in. Because if you tell me you got to get to Sunday and playing the Charlotte Hornets, depending on what the Chicago Bulls do for the rest of their schedule, it's a tough schedule for the Bulls. But just get it done on Friday.
Right, just win, control your own destiny. That's all we want. I appreciate you helping us get to the point, my friend. Appreciate that.
You got it.
Let's bring in everybody real quick so we can, I don't know. Will this be embarrassing? I don't know. Depends on the outcome of what our bold predictions were from pregame. Kind of want to revisit those for Wizards fans who don't recall what we said during pregame. All I know is this. I wanted Rui Hachimura to have a double-double today. That did not happen. Don't look over there. I saw you look.
I was just checking the stats to see how
11 points, 6 boards. It's okay. Appreciate you, Rui. You gave us one out there and gave you a college try. I'm not mad at you. But looking at the rest of you guys, I'm not the only one who got it wrong. Chris Miller, which is what
this is ridiculous. Do you guys see how close it is again? I mean, I needed Russ to get fouled late. 2 more attempts. This is ridiculous.
It's so close every time. It almost makes me feel better than she don't, just because it keeps coming so close. Six over there, incorrect with first to 125 wins the game.
Of course he was.
Neither team got 125 points. Hey, maybe you sure right either, so I'm talking make right. See, everybody just bitter and petty. I love it. However, y'all know the rules. You gotta give a crown and a moment to shine to my man Tony Massenberg. You got his prediction right. He put 45 on the bench. They ended up putting 45, 48 up on it. T-Mass, you got the floor, sir. Tell him why you're a genius. Well, it's actually quite simple. When you look at the Wizards bench, you know how productive they've been, and clearly they average more than 45 points. But just looking at the fact that they were in Atlanta another night, looking at the fact that you're missing Brandon Field, things are a little bit off rotation-wise as far as the bench rotation. So I lowered the number a little bit, and as you can see, I barely made it, just about 3 points. But you made it, though. See, that's the crazy part. You got it right. So now you get to go first when we get back on here next time. But again, you know what? I just want to tell everybody, we really put a lot of effort in our bold predictions. So, you know what? If I could just make us right, I would. Because Chris, you keep coming close. Dix, you keep coming close. I was only 4 off. I mean, can we just give ourselves a trophy just for coming close, or do we have
full accountability? There are no orange slices. Yeah, there are no orange slices and no green syrup on this show.
Ain't no trophies, ain't orange slices, ain't no cake after a loss, ain't none of that. See, I set them up with his fans. That's how you get accountability. You ask, can I get a trophy for participating? Everybody says no. You either get it right or you don't.
And we deserve it. And I don't like it.
And I hate it. Man, I hate it. Oh, terrible. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, don't move. Wizards fans, we got a whole lot more left for you, including looking at what odds makers had to say about the points for tonight. Coming into this matchup, they thought the Wizards were huge underdogs. Well, final score might have something else to tell you. We're back to post-game live in a moment.
Wizards Post-Game Live is presented by Geico.
If you want to go from I don't got it to I got this, well, then get this. A deliciously bold, smooth espresso drink from Dunkin'. Like a caramel macchiato, mocha, or oat latte. Take a sip of You Got This with Dunkin' espresso drink. Order ahead for some rewards. There's the rest of Dunkin'.
I remember just kind of like a burning smell from the airbags. My pistol detected that we were in a car accident and prompted me whether I needed to call 911. I don't ever really think about how is my phone going to save me today.
There's more to the ultimate driving machine than you might think. Multiple forces converging to create something uncontainable. Introducing the ultimate first of its kind machine. The ultimate hair racing machine. And the ultimate peace of mind machine. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in, it's a 2021 BMW 330i xDrive sedan for $439 per month.
At Yingling, as America's oldest brewer, we've been doing what we love for nearly 2 centuries. Brewing great beer that brings people together. Like friends catching up at their favorite spot, or getting together to watch the game. Kicking back, going out, or going all out. Yingling Traditional Lager has been at the center of good times, and we'll be there for the next round. Yingling, the good times ahead.
No, really, I think I could dunk on you.
pumps the brakes more than you.
Come on, buddy. My picture's on the box.
It's the truth, Tony.
Tiebreaker. Who's got the deeper voice?
They're great.
I win. You're wrong.
Finally supporting his rock star dream. Because you know you have a plan to pay it off. Buy now, pay later with Planet. One of the many things you can expect.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On second down, McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down, Carolina.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. He may try and run for this. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, 30, 10,
I'm the best in the game.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And a big loss is here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Bears take over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Mike, check, 59. It's a party now.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Dante Jackson picks it. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 9.
Here's McCaffrey. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space.
Tackle made at the 6.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
4 yards.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
On first down, Newton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Out of bounds.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh!
That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Yes, he's running. He's running.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Let's go, baby.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple.
Get in there. Go.
Back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball,
Let's go.
he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
run,
reason.
watch the
Deep
run.
in there, right? Yeah.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now they try the right side here.
The tackle.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the
Damn,
carry,
low,
and now
man.
they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 3.
Check 99. Check 99.
What's that?
Check hot route. Hot. Check 50. Check
Throw that shit
50.
out.
Watch the ship.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Outside.
They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Do that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Get him out of shoes. Get him out of shoes, baby. Get him out of shoes, baby. Get him out of shoes, baby.
A big play there from McCaffrey. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
No time for
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
To Christian McCaffrey. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
I can't even get over there. They block.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mike 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 24. The 30. The 20.
In your face!
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 30.
He'll throw now on the final play. And he will find his man on the outside.
That's good.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Okay.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Man, sticking to his gun.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 67 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Yes, sir.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw.
In
trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Derek Brown able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Third and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Cam's going to run on the option. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well.
This is intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And he's got room. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now on comes the Bears offense as he'll be called in to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And a Panther 1st down.
Here's the option play now to the left. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short game.
Get the fuck out of here. This
did it to perfection.
Slow. Come on, man.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I like that right there.
Got the
Not
pocket,
only
man.
was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Newton with the
at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now it's Newton going to keep it himself. So on the big tight end, Holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without Holding.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Man, that holding call, man, that shit kill your drive, dog. God damn. You get a holding call, that's gonna kill your drive, man. Damn, bro.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Their own 25-yard line.
Horse, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 9 now. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
Let him go out of bounds.
Just well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Kill, turn up. Hey, alert 3.
Right here.
Chance.
Yes, sir.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. McCaffrey. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, if they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, that means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 32. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
On 4th down, Newton completes it to Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right.
Get the fuck out of here,
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's take it to the run.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
They need to get their ass over there. Whatever route that is.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Come on, man. How y'all not get there, bruh? Get the fuck out of here. Right there.
The 15 before they drop it.
Come on with that bullshit,
bruh. Big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
2 niggas in the backfield.
No trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Just fucking tackle, nigga.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Wow.
Buying time to his left.
Nigga,
he's going to take off
what the fuck
with
you
it.
doing?
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gliding over there for
brings
man.
up 2nd and 4.
Fucking tackle. Do that shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Nigga.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff looking right.
Make the play,
and he'll be
man.
driven back
Make the
here,
fucking
losing
play.
yardage to the 9.
Make the fucking play.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Fucking play, nigga. Make the fucking play,
but
nigga.
This one is going to wind up incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. On the option, here's Newton. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but I admire the effort.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And that one goes out of bounds, and let's see here. They're going to walk this back to the 40-yard line.
At the Panthers' 40-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Pick that shit off. Yeah. Watch Devin Hester.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Good move at the 30. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll look to throw. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought
Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist to the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try
go, man. That's how we do it, nigga. Sit your ass down, boy. You got me fucked up. Sit your ass down.
Will get the football back.
Fucking
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
We're going up top, man.
Complete.
We're going up top.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 32.
A gain of 32 that time.
Yeah,
so the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
God damn, dog.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
He's gonna blitz me,
Throwing here, Newton.
Go.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Ah.
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Good game, y'all. Good game. Good game. Let's go. Bye week. I ain't playing no games. Let's go. See y'all Friday, fellas.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
See y'all Friday.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
$41. Put up all my points on the second floor. It's a battle, man. It's a real legit battle. I'm just glad I came out with the victory, man. That was my... Boom. That was a good ass defense right there. Ready to step up. Sean Lee. Bop. Pick. House call. House call. That was a good defense right there. Eli Apple. Turn around. Bop. Oh, get off me. Touchdown. Go right here. View highlights. And then you click the game or click the one that got the play button. What's that dot? Song. Playing that zone. Bop. Put it right there. Boom. That's like the defense. Right in that zone. On the pocket. Pop. It's like playing pool. A 23-yard TD. C-Mac. Nothing. Whoop. Look at that move though. Get off me. Spin move for no reason. You missed the top. C-Mac. Get in there. C-Mac a dog. I don't care what nobody say. This nigga a dog. This nigga does it. He is my offense. Without C-Mac, I ain't shit. I ain't gonna cap. Boom. That nigga do everything. That nigga nice. I don't even gotta throw the foot at me. I threw for almost 163. Hey, man. appreciate that. We got Luke leveling up. Let's go, Lukey. Yeah, Lukey. Getting stronger, Lukey. Where we at? You know, that's all. Okay. Boy, who the fuck is you? Yep. We outski. We did our thing. We got a bye week. We got tie week 9. And we got Seahawks. Man, I got to beat Ty. I owe him one.